doing? Hope you guys are doing well. I know it's been a really long time since I've actually uploaded anything of worth to this channel. But so much has been going on the last few years, and like I keep hinting and keep saying, I will explain what has happened and why I disappeared for so long and why I had to delete my videos at some point in the future. But for now, I just want to focus on the positive and kind of sticking with all things positive at the moment, because the last few years have been really, really tough on me, and I've had to go through a massive sort of like, I guess, submergence of healing. Like I've had to submerge myself and just take myself away from a lot of things just to try and get back on track and rebalance myself between, you know, what's going on in with myself, my mental health, trying to rebalance myself with the universe, that kind of stuff. So it's just a case of just resetting everything and starting again, trying to start afresh, and then just kind of going from there. The last few years have also meant that I haven't really bought an excess of magical items or occult items either. It's mostly just been books here and there that I tend to read with my fiance and whatnot. But I hadn't sort of bought any tarot cards or any kind of divination tools for quite a while. And then I restarted a couple of years ago. Restarted really focusing on what tools and items I would like. And then before buying those particular items, then taking the time out to actually ask myself if I actually need those items. That's where all the Buddhist stuff comes in, where it's like, none of the stuff matters. But it just kind of helps with my healing if I've got some sort of psychological tools that I can work with. And that's what I've basically restarted doing, and it's been pretty beneficial so far. So a little while ago, I want to say about 3 months ago, I'm not sure when, I'll have to have a look at the date, but one of my good friends, you probably all know her, Rebecca Tompkins, I'll put her channel link down below, she alerted me to this Kickstarter / Baccarat of a graphic designer by the name of Jana Walker, and she designed this really stunningly beautiful tarot card deck. It's a very simplistic deck when you look at it, but because the designs are so simple, it means that you are forced to try and decipher what the cards are trying to say to you. You're trying to decipher psychologically what you need to do about that particular question, about your personal growth, about your mental health, about family, about situations, basically just how to read the tarot, but it makes it entirely intuitive because the symbols are so simple and so delicate all at the same time. And it's just a stunning deck. But me and her have actually been super excited, by her I mean Rebecca. We've been super excited about getting our hands on this deck. So this is merely just a super quick video of me unboxing. This is my first ever unboxing, I think. And then just showing you a few of the cards that are actually in this particular deck. And then if you fancy getting your own, I believe Jana Walker has now put them up on Etsy. So you have to just search the Synesthesia Tarot, but again, I'll put the links down below so you guys can just click and then just go straight there. And then if you want to check out getting your own deck, please do so. Whew, this is going to be quite exciting. Just a super quick thing. Okay, this is a whole new kind of like background. Most people are like, where's this background? I don't recognize it, blah, blah, blah. I'm actually living in a completely different country now. I will put a link to my moving abroad vlog down below. It's actually over on my AuthorTube, so you can just scroll over to channels on my main channel and then you'll see my pen name that I use for my writing. But I'll put a link down below just to sort of give you guys a very, very, very brief and minute, but very long-winded and very cringe-worthy explanation as to where I've moved to. I haven't explained why I've moved here. I'm gonna save that for a whole different video that will be coming up, because there's a few things that need to happen first, and then once that's all done, then I can sort of give you guys a heads up on why I moved and a bit more information on the book that I released recently. So let's get into this unboxing. Oh, I'm quite excited. This is, oh wow, oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, there's like two things I want to discuss really quickly. First, this is the logo for the Synesthesia Tarot. This is actually the logo that's actually on the back of each of the tarot cards. They're black in color, And then there's like little spritz of colour, very delicately added, depending on what element and whatnot, the particular card. I'll explain it as I go along. What is this? Thank you for your support. Synesthesiatarotdeck.com. Any questions? And then there's like the email address and everything. So that's really, oh wow, I like this material. It's like cardboard, but it's a lot harder, if that makes sense. So that's just like a little business card just to say thanks, because I was one of the people who backed it, which was kind of nice. That's pretty cool. I like that. It's very cute. But when I first came across this deck, when its existence was alerted to me through Rebecca, it was exactly what I needed at the time. So it was wrapped in black tissue paper. But yeah, like I said, I was going through like a major amount of healing, and it even meant I was becoming more minimal with the items that I was buying. And it became more a case of every time I saw something that I wanted that was magical, I had to question myself and say, is it something that I want? Yes. But is it something that I need? No. So I was cutting down a lot on what I was buying, what I was spending on, and various tools and stuff that I was collecting, because I was kind of happy with what I had. I had a kind of a nice vast collection at that point, and I was more than happy with what I had. So I hadn't really sat and bought very many tarot card decks in a while. And this is the second deck that I've bought this year. So that's saying something. Wow, this feels really nice. Okay, let me just show you the box. So that is the box. It's black. You can see the silver embossing there. And then it's just on the side here. And then at the back, you get an explanation of the cards, and then sort of a quick view of what the actual cards look like. This is not focusing the way that I wanted it to, but I'll show you the cards individually in a sec. And then where you open. It looks really nice. Oh my God, it looks so delicious. So posh, so delicate, so high-end. It's very Vogue. That's what I'm getting from this. Wow, okay, so I do really like the fact that a lot of modern day tarot cards are coming out with the really nice cases. That's really, really handy, because it means you then don't have to go out to your local metaphysical store to go and buy a wooden case that's just pungent with various incense sticks. You can just come home and cleanse it yourself and you're all good. But this is perfect. I like this. It's very matte black, and I just think it's kind of handy and very snappy. So, wow, the Fool. All right, let's have a look at these cards. I don't want to break them, but obviously I've got to cleanse them tonight, and then I can just go ham, so it's fine. So, general tarot card deck, but this is what I mean by the designs. They're very simplistic. You've got elemental, sort of like elements with it. So you've got the sun. You know, it's just nice. Oh my God, I've just realized there's like a little sack. Oh my God, that's so cute. So it's definitely the Fool. I don't know if you can, this is really not working. Oh my goodness. No, basically it's one of those little picnic sacks with the wooden stick that you see like on the cover of like Fool cards. It's basically what it is. So it's just really beautiful. So if you know the elements and stuff, this is a fairly basic card. You kind of have to put all those kind of esoteric symbols together to come up with a good summarization of what that card is when you're doing your own reading. It forces you to really become more intuitive with your reading, which is why I knew I needed this deck. The simpler the deck, the better. I'm kind of one of those people now that's really into like minimalist decks, minimalist looking decks, really simple decks, because as long as the symbology is there, I'm good. I will interpret it. So that's the Fool. I'll show you the back of them in a moment, but I'm just showing you like a few more cards. So you've got the Magician, you've got Hierophant. I mean, like, that's really obvious, the Hierophant, come on now. When have you ever seen a Hierophant card that doesn't have that? Like, come on. it's fairly simple. Wow, the Lovers. I do have to say though that because of how simplistic and so minimalist these designs are, I wouldn't be surprised if a few people, like, from this point on, have gone out and then gotten tattoos. I'm probably going to be one of those people. Who knows? I don't know. I know I want like 3 different tarot card tattoos, but when I get them, I'll get them. It's really cool, right? Strength. And then you've got the Wheel of Fortune. I just love the way it shines. The lighting in here is kind of terrible, but it's kind of perfect for the cards. So those are just examples from the Major Arcana, it's Judgment. So it's pretty nice. But now we are getting into the Minor Arcana, and each one is separated by the very faint and delicate colouring of each of the elements that represents those particular suites. So you've got fire, what's next? Water, air, and earth. So if you don't know what those are, again, it's all part of your training when you come into the world of tarot. It's really simple. But this is just a really great reminder. So in case you happen to be doing a reading and you happen to see, I don't know, the 5 of Wands, you immediately go, okay, as far as the elements are concerned, I need to focus on what the fire element means on this particular card and what that means for me astrologically, psychologically, intuitively, behaviorally, psychologically, you name it. So if that helps to deepen your readings, then by all means, this is definitely the deck for you. It's absolutely stunning. So you've got the Ace of Wands there. I'll show you, whoops, a couple more ones here. Whoops. Oh my God, I'm trying not to drop them. So the 6 and the 7 of Wands. Absolutely stunning. Just love them. And then let me show you some water. Water. Wow. Okay. So you've got the Ace and the 2 of Cups. Again, oh my God, my hand is so like twisted up right now. Oh my God, so pretty. Ooh. Very Vogue, very Vogue. I like a lot. So you've got the Ace of Swords. Wow, one of my favorite cards too. Oh, handy. And the 4 of Pentacles. So that's basically just a rough idea of the cards. I will link you to a video that Jana had actually uploaded herself, where she goes through every single card. So you can see every single one. If you're one of those people like me who has to go through like 10 reviews on a product before you actually buy it, like you need to see everything, you need to know everything, you need to know its diet, like you need to know everything before you even think about laying down any kind of money. But I was one of those people, I went through the whole deck actually because she was going through every single card in the deck on her video. And when I saw the first few cards in the Major Arcana, that was it. Alongside the Instagram pictures and stuff, I'm good. Like, I was just like, yeah, I'm sold, it's fine. You don't need to worry about anything else. I am sold. So I'm pretty happy. But last but not least, this is the back of each of the cards. And I absolutely love it. And it's so matte, like the color itself is matte, like the black and everything, it's matte, but it feels matte as well. And I like that feeling. It just feels delish. It feels expensive. So I really, really like this deck, and I feel like I'm definitely gonna be able to get on with this deck very, very easily. So you will probably see some more of my Instagram posts in future. But black decks are basically what I seem to be all about at the moment. I have seen the true black deck. I haven't got my own copy of the deck yet, but I would like to at some point. But this is where I feel like my healing has pushed me into such a direction where I need to focus a lot on self-reflection and do a lot of introspection in order to try and become the better me. So I'm trying to learn from past mistakes, trying to learn from all the good things that have happened, and then pushing myself forward. And tarot and Buddhism have always been the two things that have always allowed me to function as a human being. So I'm very, very, very happy with this particular deck so far. But as far as design and everything goes, it's a solid 5 out of 5 for me. Otherwise I wouldn't have spent money. So it's that simple. I am a tight cow when it comes to money. I really am not. I've got tiny ears. That means I'm terrible at spending. I will just spend like there's no tomorrow. But this is definitely something that's going to be a massively beautiful investment, and I'm very, very, very happy that I have this particular deck. So thanks for watching my first ever unboxing. I don't think I'll ever do these again, I'm not sure, because it was probably super cheesy, but yeah, this is the Synesthesia Tarot. Check it out. I'll shake it around, maybe there's like some lights. Ooh, what? Okay, sorry, I'm just gonna end the video. Thanks for watching.